So the supreme leader sent a tweet. Well, not a tweet, he doesn't tweet. He sent a statement through the official channels, which were then covered by the unofficial channels, which were then fact-checked by channels that nobody actually funds. But everybody secretly reads at 2 a.m. Team Melli. The World Cup, July 11th, America's soil. Let that marinate. Now, I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm here to ask you why you stopped thinking. Because somewhere between the opening ceremony and the first penalty kick, somebody in a very expensive suit decided that football is now geopolitics with shin guards. You think this is about goals? Brother, sister, cousin, this has never been about goals. The leader sends his wishes, the cameras zoom in, the anchors say, provocative. A man says, good luck to his national team, and it's provocative. Meanwhile, 47 other heads of state sent the exact same message, and it was called sportsmanship. But you already knew that, you just wanted someone to say it out loud. Here's the part they buried on page 7. Team Melli qualified, through sweat, through training camps in cities you couldn't find on a map if the algorithm didn't suggest it. Through players who carry 2 passports and 0 loyalty to anyone's narrative. Some of them grew up in Tehran, some of them grew up in Dusseldorf, some of them don't speak Farsi well enough to order tea. But they'll run 90 minutes for a flag that half the world uses as a prop and the other half uses as a punchline. And none of that made the ticker. What made the ticker? Khamenei congratulates Team Melli. 8 words, 12 hours of panel discussion, 4 retired generals, 2 columnists who've never been to Iran, 1 guy who's been to Iran once for a conference and now has opinions. This is the machine, people. This is the spin cycle. You put football in and you get foreign policy out. Now let me give you the dark comedy version, because somebody has to. Imagine, just imagine, a World Cup hosted in a country where the host government has a complicated relationship with roughly half the participating nations, and they said, you know what, let's do it anyway. Because money doesn't have a foreign policy, money has a visa, and the visa always clears. So Team Melli walks out on that pitch, July 11th, under those lights, and somewhere in a room, in a building, a man who has been sanctioned by 17 different alphabets watches on a television that was probably also sanctioned and says, play well, boys. And that's it, that's the whole story. But the headline needs to be bigger. The headline needs tension. The headline needs you to feel something before you've had your morning coffee, so that you don't notice what they didn't report. What didn't they report? Ask me after the quarterfinals. Ask me when the dust settles. Ask me when the cameras turn to the next thing and this whole chapter gets filed under complicated geopolitical moment. See also everything. Team Melli on American soil, with the supreme leader's blessing and the entire Western media's undivided, totally unbiased, completely objective attention. May the best spin win, and may somebody, somewhere, just watch the football. We read what they buried. We just report what's on the floor. Let's talk about the stadium. Not the one in New Jersey. Not the one in Dallas. The one in your head. The one they built brick by brick every time they cut to a security briefing instead of a pre-match analysis. Because apparently, when Iran plays football, it's not a sporting event, it's a situation. A developing situation. A fluid situation a "we have a panel standing by" situation. Meanwhile, the actual players are doing stretches, watching film, arguing about set pieces like every other team in every other hotel in every other city that the broadcast truck decided wasn't interesting enough to park outside. Here's something they won't frame for you. Team Melli hasn't played on American soil in a very long time. The last time it happened, go look it up. The match became a moment, and the moment became a symbol, and the symbol became a lesson in 17 different school curriculums in 7 different countries that all taught it completely differently. Same game, same score, different villain, depending on which textbook your government printed that decade. That's not conspiracy, that's just history, doing what history does, wearing whatever coat fits the weather. And now we're back, different players, different era, same cameras, same question mark, hovering over everything like it was never really about the offside trap. Now here's where it gets beautifully, painfully absurd. The tournament is sponsored heavily, expensively, by brands that simultaneously have statements of solidarity on their websites and supply chain footnotes that nobody clicks. The jerseys cost more than the average monthly wage in 4 of the participating countries. The host nation's tourism board released a promotional video about unity through sport. It has 11 million views. The report about visa denials for fans from certain nations has 43,000. The algorithm is not broken, the algorithm is working perfectly. It is doing exactly what it was designed to do, which is keep you just informed enough to feel educated and just distracted enough to not ask the follow-up question. What's the follow-up question? Who benefits when the story is bigger than the sport? Write that down. Not because I have the answer, because the people who do are currently on a yacht that also doesn't have a foreign policy. So Khamenei says, good luck. And Trump, because we have to talk about Trump. The man has made himself structurally unavoidable. Trump is somewhere, deciding whether a World Cup goal can be converted into a rally talking point before the final whistle blows. Every match is a deal, every handshake is a transaction. Every opening ceremony is a branding opportunity for something that has nothing to do with football and everything to do with who's standing at the podium when the confetti falls. The sport is real, the emotion is real, the players are real. The framing, that's the product, that's what they're selling. Brother, sister, cousin, it's moving units. Let me tell you what I'll be watching. Not the post-match press conference where everyone says we gave 100% and credit to the opposition. I'll be watching the 48 hours after a result that nobody predicted. I'll be watching which anchor suddenly remember that Iran exists geographically. I'll be watching which think pieces get commissioned at midnight by editors who haven't slept, because the narrative went sideways and now needs emergency reframing. That's the real World Cup, people. Happening parallel, invisible scoreboard. No VR review, no replay. Just spin against counter spin in extra time that never ends. Team Melli plays July 11th. The supreme leader said good luck. The media said interesting. The fans said let's go. The algorithm said engaging content. And somewhere in a very normal house in a very normal city, somebody's kid is wearing the jersey and doesn't know about any of this. Just knows the game, just loves the game. Maybe that's the only honest thing left in the whole building. We read what they bury, we just report what's on the floor.